What's up, everybody? Drew, aka Catching Rockets here. Hope y'all had a good day. I don't like days today where just down, down, down because I'm a reversal trader. It always messes me up. I did okay though. I think I made like $700. Anyway, hopefully you guys had a good day. Let's look at the call outs for today. First one was CRM. This worked out. Turn off this. Calls over 352.65. First trim 354.50. It got hit really quickly, like 1 5-minute candle. So this was money if you caught it. Next one, I don't think it really moved. Procter & Gamble we were looking at as a lotto. What? Actually, it started heading in the right direction, but it's got a long ways to go. And then the last one, people should have got stopped out on this, was Marvel. It went above our trigger. This is kind of my bad here. I should have recognized that this was right around here was a level where we should be taking a trim. And I didn't recognize it, but that's all part of growing and learning as a trader. Yes, me without a hat, Lisa. That's just laziness. I'm tired as a motherfucker. But yeah, so I'm kind of annoyed with myself for not recognizing that this was a trim level here. But that's trading. Life goes on. So this was a miss. People should have got stopped out. Like, should not still be in this if you took it. If you are not trading correctly. And so that's that. We've had a pretty good streak recently on the trades. This is my journal. A lot of wins, just a couple of misses. So it's looking pretty good. Looked over a bunch of stuff. Oh, nice. You made money on Procter & Gamble? Awesome. Weird seeing me without a hat. I'm sorry. I'm still ugly with or without a hat. It's okay. Don't worry. What was I going to say? I don't even remember what I was going to say. SPY. I feel like we called this out pretty well last night. We did get a decent pullback. This was it. Right here. We said from here to here. And that played out. And then some. And we also mentioned lose this box. We're going to here somewhere, which is exactly what happened, right? So these levels were pretty on point. If you caught it, this was entry, first trim, and losing this box gave us this here. Hopefully that makes sense. Looks like I was pretty bearish overall when I was looking at this yesterday. Let's go to the 30-minute time frame. I'm going to be kind of abrupt and short here because, excuse me, Shorty is going to be going live in about an hour and doing a market update for futures. Alrighty. Let's go to session volume profile. Had a weird conversation today. I have an itch in the same place I did yesterday. Weird. Somebody was saying that somebody was like using value area volume of 40. Like, you don't have a clue what you're doing. Please don't be trying to encourage other people to use your dookie ass settings. Session volume profile, we look for our levels on the 30-minute time frame, and we use what's mathematically sane, value area volume 68. This is based on mathematical probabilities, row size 100. Don't be trying to reinvent the wheel. I'm guessing we have we're either having sideways or we're bouncing tomorrow. We're hitting some pretty key levels. And then you can see the difference in the profile. Like, this was a kind of weird double distribution day, uppercase B. And this profile looks like a city skyline or a comb, a very broken comb. So there's our session volume profile levels. Let's look at TPO. If you guys have questions, hit it up, because, again, this is going to be quick. What's up, Thomas? What's up, Brian? What's up, Jack? Damn. Jack's being all mean up in the chat. What's up, Doji? How's it going, Rudy? Sorry, I'm trying to say hi to everybody. What's up, Miss Free? And what's up, Roberto? It's right there next to your picture, Thomas. I'm not calling you your handle on Discord. It's not going to happen. I don't even call my own father that. What's up, GG? What's up, Triple G? Yeah. I mean, it's just like it's a choppy profile, and we're going to figure out what we're looking at tomorrow. That's what we're going to do. And I feel like I already gave kind of my bias. I think we're going to bounce. Well, we have a spike, right? Yep, sure as hell do. Just for reference, the spike and the previous day value area low are the same level. I'm just drawing one slightly above the other. Same thing, previous day POC and the spike base are the same level. Having the spike makes tomorrow even easier to trade, basically. This area here is going to be single prints. I think tomorrow is going to be pretty simple. Let's see. So this is our second red day in a row with volume increasing as price goes down. It's pretty significant red volume. They might actually try to take this lower tomorrow. It's okay. So how we trade this is all basically based on the open. So if we open below the spike, you're looking for this. And I would just kind of be wary of that whole level. What is this? Yeah. This is where you want to close if you're in puts. If we open so if we open between, you just have to kind of see how the market starts reacting. And basically, if we open here and lose the spike and hold it below, you'd want to take puts. If we kind of peak below and bounce right back inside, you want to start thinking more bearish. I mean, more bullish, sorry. And then finally, if we open above the spike base, okay. If we open above the spike base, then you want to start targeting something like this. Okay. This previous day value area low is going to be a big level. If we get over it, it's pretty. It'll be pretty good. We should actually run probably to the single prints at the top. Here would probably be safe to close and switch to puts. Okay. Just quickly want to talk about something that came up like in Keenan's not too, or actually pretty recently. People were talking about Bitcoin. We talked about this, I think, on Monday, but just for people that weren't here. And when I say this is my theory. I don't think the U.S. government, like if you understand global economics, the U.S. dollar controls everything. Like if Brazil wants oil, they need to buy U.S. dollars to buy oil. And if China wants oil, they need to buy US dollars to buy oil. And it's not just oil, it's whatever commodity they need. If they need wheat, they need to buy US dollars, so on and so forth. And so the US dollar really just controls the entire global economy. And this is a really good video that explains all of this. It's called the dollar milkshake theory. And definitely worth watching. And you basically apply the same logic to something like Bitcoin. I think, and again, this is theory, my theory. I think Bitcoin's getting too big for its own pants, right? And basically, like, you want to get into the mindset, like a lot of people are talking about buying Bitcoin, and like, this is not where you buy, right? You already missed it. Like, I don't know how far back you want to go, but I had friends buying Bitcoin at like $2,000. I talked about this the other day as well. Like, I have a friend that just made an absolute bag. I recommended he buy Bitcoin right around 2,000, 2,500. He sold pretty close to 20K. Made an absolute bag, paid off his taxes that he owed on his capital gains, and then used the rest for a down payment on a house. But like, when something makes a massive move like Bitcoin has, this isn't the time to be like, oh, this is the spot to buy. No, this is where you close your position and look for the next good opportunity. And this is not your opportunity, right? And even if you throw whatever 10 grand at Bitcoin here, it would have to make such a massive move. Like, just think about this. You throw 10 grand at Bitcoin here, it needs to go to 150,000 for you to make 5K. Right? It's just not the spot to be buying Bitcoin. Somebody, they're probably not watching this, but somebody just said, isn't the whole point of Bitcoin that the government can't control it? They've already started controlling it. Right? It used to be, oops, I can't spell apparently. Can't spell and talk at the same time. That was the original thing, was like that it was private and anonymous, and it's no longer private and anonymous, right? The government has already started controlling it. So anyway, I don't want to get into too much of a rant about Bitcoin, but it's not even just Bitcoin, it's anything. Like, if you actually, let's look at another good one. This is a trade that we called out, I think, on Monday or something like that. Google, right? Like, I was saying, actually, I think I said it Saturday or Sunday. This is the place, like, when we break above this box, this is where you buy. If we break below, you would get into puts. I know at least one person listened to me and they made like $1,000 on a couple of contracts today. When this happens, you don't start thinking, oh crap, like, let me buy now. No, you missed it, right? I mean, there might be another opportunity that moves Google to the upside, but when you get a massive move like this, is not when you start thinking, oh, buy. No, you think buy down here. Think sell up here, okay? So I'm not really just trying to like focus on Bitcoin, but it's just anything to do with trading. We're not trying to be buyers at the top, right? We need to be closing our position at the top. And also, we're not trying to time the top. We're not trying to time the top. We're not trying to time the bottom. You do, like you make your money, you get out of the trade, and you move on, right? You never, there's no point in looking back like, oh, I closed too early, it ran to here. Because as a trader, like every once in a while, yeah, you might hit the top. But in general, you're always going to close before the top. And if you don't, you're going to lose money. Like if you're not closing into strength, you're going to be losing money. And so, you just always want to close into strength, and we're not trying to time the bottom. Jackie, when I say this, it's not to be rude or disrespectful. I don't give a shit where XRP goes. Like, again, it's the same concept. Like, it's not in a place where you're buying, right? Oh, wait. Yeah, I really don't care. I had somebody message me when XRP, I think it was like right about here. And they asked me, like, should I hold for more kind of thing? And I told them to look at I think it was the daily chart. Do any of you think this is sustainable? Are we going higher? Like, people have you excited about stuff when it's too late. Can it go higher? Sure, yeah. Is a move like this sustainable? No, we need a good, healthy pullback, right? Like, if XRP pulls back to here, shit, yeah, buy, cool. Even better if it comes back to here, yeah, buy, cool. But this isn't it. I have a friend, his average is 35 cents. I was like, dude, close. Like, he's not listening to me, but I told him to close. He'll probably end up regretting not listening to me, but, I can't twist people's arms. This is where we're at right now. It's a massive, bull flag. And if price comes to here, that would mean the bull flag is invalidated. And that brings these levels where I'm saying this is kind of where you want to buy. And realistically, like, it'll probably take a while, but this is where you really would want to get in if you're trying to get in. But right now, if your average isn't 35 cents, like, this is not the place to buy. Okay. Hopefully what I'm saying makes sense, but this is not sustainable, because this, basically the way that you look at this, it's such a fast move up that, of course, there's some buyers up here, but most people were buying, much lower. And as price starts selling off, they start thinking profit taking. Just like any of you would. If you bought down here, well, if you were one of the buyers that got in here and then price does this, you're going to start thinking profit taking, especially after price does this. Right? Like, if you weren't smart enough to think profit taking up here, you're probably certainly thinking about it down here. Anatole, there's nothing for me to go over as far as my TPO settings, because I just use the default settings. If you want settings, I would watch Shorty's video on TPO. And yeah, I'll share my link to my chart. What's up, Oliver? How you doing? I'll share the link to my chart. But also, I'll share the link to Shorty's TPO video. Like I would happily share my TPO settings, but it doesn't matter because it's the default. So there's really nothing for me to share. I miss you so much, Oliver. Like, actually, no, I'm not going to say that. I digress. Just know what I was about to say was very perverse. Let me see. Let me share my SPY chart. That's my SPY chart. Yeah, Jackie. I mean, it's a hot topic because people are having FOMO, right? People realize at this point, like, wow, I missed all of this. Like, maybe if I get in here, it's going to keep doing the same. But that's just not realistic, right? Hopefully, what I explained makes sense in the sense that, it's such a massive run up. People that are buying on the way up, especially as we sell off, are thinking profit taking. Dude, like that's the easiest transaction of your life, Oliver. I need a commission because it happened in my channel. So, yeah. Oh, what was I going to do? Give you guys the Shorty's video on TPO. If you guys happen to have any questions, now's the time because we are about done here. So there's the video for TPO. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Nathan? No worries. I don't know how I sent an Intel chart because I typed in Chai. I typed in SPY. You go here, right? Are you guys not able to change to SPY here? Because this is the link I gave. Why is this chart? This is not my chart. The hell is this? I am super confused right now. Maybe this will work. Bro.
You gotta switch your layout to the options one on the browser.
I did. Okay, now it's working. I think. Here, sorry. Try this link. This should work. That was weird as hell. I thought I did. Like, I was here. Oh, I see. I was clicking this. And I thought I was clicking this. Yeah. I need a beer. A video for setting up Quant Tower? I don't. There's a lot of videos on YouTube on Quant Tower. What I can do, though, is give you guys the link to my template for footprint charts. Give me a second. Let me find it. Okay. Yeah, so from XRP, can you guys not type in SPY? Because, yeah. I can. I don't know if you guys can. Yeah, can you guys type in SPY or no? Because I don't know how else to... Maybe if I save it? I don't know. Try again. That's crazy. Does anybody have the link to my SPY chart? Because I've shared it before. I'm trying to think. Nobody's going to be able to post the link, but if you have it, if you can DM me, that would be helpful. Oh, you see it now? All I had to do was save it. That's annoying. That's so weird that you can't change the ticker. Like, really weird. Okay, so what I'm about to share, if you don't know how to use computers, like, I don't know what to tell you. Don't DM me about this. This is my... That's my template for Quant Tower. And what you would do is you go to wherever your installation folder is for Quant Tower, and you go into settings and then templates, and you would paste that template into this folder, whatever that is for your, on your computer. Once it's pasted in there, you would load up your Quant Tower, which I'm doing right now. It's going to take a second. And once you load it, up here, you would right click. Oh, it won't let me do it, I guess. Yeah, I have to wait until it loads. So give me a second. So once it loads, you just click on where it says chart, or sorry, right click, I guess where it says group. Wait, why is this not working? Hang on one second. This is weird. Oh, I think it's still loading. Hang on one second, guys. Sorry. Okay, I can do it on this chart. So here where it says chart, you right click and go down to apply template, and then you just choose the one that I just sent you guys a link to in the chart, or in the chat, sorry. And then that would apply my Quant Tower settings to your chart. Okay. So that's the best I can do as far as helping you guys out with Quant Tower, but you can go to YouTube and search whatever it is you're trying to figure out. It's pretty intuitive. It's basically just a bunch of blocks, and like from the menu, you click on whatever block it is that you need, and it'll open up a little window, and then you just resize it to whatever size you want it. I mean, the main things you need is your DOM. That's where you're going to trade from. And then you also need your, what's it called? DOM in your chart. So. All right. Oh, Oliver. Yeah, sure. I'll give you plays. Triple G, if we open above below the previous day value rate, does that mean anything after 3 p.m. Pacific today for the 80% rule? I think you're talking about futures. Yeah, no worries, Corey. Tomorrow's going to be fun. We have major news tomorrow, right? I forgot to check. Yeah. This is going to be fireworks. Hey, what's up, Scott Doug? I feel like I'm done. I already gave you plays, Oliver. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I don't know if you guys can tell I'm extremely tired, but yeah. My wife basically told me I'm not allowed to go to work tonight. When a Chinese woman tells you you're working too hard, you're working way too hard. I'm just waiting for her to come over here and slap the shit out of me. It might happen right here live on stream. If it does, call 911, guys. I'm in trouble. I need help. Let's look at futures. Sideways. They're waiting for the news now. I haven't charted my stuff yet. No, 80% roll can play out in the overnight session, triple G. I mean, you just have to wait for the setup. It just goes slower, that's all. So as long as you spend 45 minutes outside of your value area and then come back inside, you wait for the retest, and that would be your entry. And then you just let it play out. One of the best trades I ever caught was an 80% roll on NQ in the overnight session. I don't even remember how many points it was, but it was a lot, like 180 points or something like that. So yes, absolutely can happen. Yeah, I don't get enough sleep, Oliver. I mean, that's just a thing. Never, ever get enough sleep. I am sleep deprived. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. To me, that's like, whatever. What's the saying? Like, I can sleep when I die. I'm trying to hustle and grind and get my bags so that my family doesn't have to hustle and grind, is kind of the thought process. If I see a setup triple G, I'm going to trade it. It doesn't matter when the setup happens. The big thing for me is like, it's a lot harder to wait for setups when the market's moving slowly. So if I happen to be at my computer and I see like something setting up, then, like I'll hang out and wait and see if it happens, but I'm not going to sit at my computer, for 10 hours watching for a setup in the overnight session on futures. But if I see it, yeah, absolutely, I'll play it. Your husband says man up. Yeah. I'm about done manning up. Kind of tired. Yeah. So I'm joking, but like, Chinese people, I think, are like, and this isn't like a racial thing, but just, it kind of is what it is. Chinese people are like one of the hardest working people that I've ever seen. And it's because in their country, there's so much competition. To be successful, like, you have to absolutely work your ass off. And with that said, my wife was a very successful businesswoman in China, and she's one of the hardest working people I know. And when she tells me, like, you need to rest, you're working too hard, I'm like, damn, like, I must be working way, way, way too hard. Because they don't really talk like that. It's always like harder, more, work harder, more, never enough, kind of thing. So, yeah. I'm just blabbling because I'm tired and I don't even know. Like, I think I'm kind of like hanging out, waiting to see if you guys have any questions, and I'm not making any sense probably at this point. So, with that said, we're gonna call it here. Shorty will be live in about 20 minutes, and definitely tune in, especially if you're trading futures. Even if you're not trading futures, what Shorty has to say will apply to SPY it'll also apply to QQQ. So it's always worth listening, seeing where his mind is at. I aspire to be as good as him. I don't care, Oliver. Your questions probably give me plays or something. I'm done talking to you. I'm going to block you on Discord. I'm glad I didn't give you my phone number because I don't want to talk to you anymore. And now I have to wait because you're on a delay and like you're probably just trolling anyway. But yeah. No, you're good, Triple G. Why am I so handsome? You're nuts, bro. If by handsome you mean old and tired, that's me. Yes, very old and tired. All right, so like I said, Shorty will be live in about 20 minutes. Oliver, DM me. I don't know if we need to meet up tonight or not, but we probably should, just to chit chat regardless of what we're talking about. Yeah, go to bed, Oliver. Y'all crazy. Oh, there was something I wanted to share with you guys, and I forget what it is now. Oh, I just remembered. This is going to look awkward, but I want to show you guys if I can. Let me see if I can find it really quick. Where is... This was... So, like... Damn, can you stop? We pulled up hard for those kids, is basically what this is. Let me see. Hopefully you guys can see this. Maybe if I turn off my lights. I don't know. Yeah. There's a pretty bad glare, but... Oh, there we go. That's better. So I guess they opened the presents early. I don't know. Oh, I don't know what that notification is, but yeah. So there's their tree and their Christmas presents. And again, just thank you to all of you for contributing and helping out. And I don't know how well you can see this, but there's some big smiles in those pictures or in that video or whatever. I don't know, pretty cool to have a UFC fighter go to your house and deliver presents to you and everything. Like, blessed to have the friends that I have, blessed to have you guys, blessed for all of your contribution and help to this. And I'm sure we made their Christmas at least a little bit brighter. And just a big thank you to all of you. Like, really, really, sincerely, truly, from the bottom of my heart. I'm actually getting emotional right now, but it is what it is. Like, that's what life is all about, you know, is like, helping each other. Some people might know this about me, some might not, but I'm from Bermuda. It's a small island. And so I think as a result of that, I have like that small island mentality of like, it takes a village or whatever. It's like that small village mentality of like, it takes a village and we help each other and lift each other up. And it takes a village to mentor and teach and raise children. Like, the more positive role models and good influences that our children can have, the better. And the more that they can learn and grow from other people, the better. I mean, a good example is like, I try to be a really good father. I try to give my kids everything and teach them everything that I can, but I don't know everything, you know, like I'm not very good when it comes to like space stuff. And my 10-year-old absolutely loves space and rockets and space exploration and all of that stuff and telescopes and whatever. And fortunately, we have a really good family friend. His name's Sean, that actually like builds parts for NASA for rockets and whatever. And he's very into like telescopes and stuff like that. So I just refer my son to him Like if you have a question about space or rockets or telescopes, like go talk to Sean, you know? And that's really just what it's about, is like, you know, again, just a village to help lift up the kids, teach them, mentor them, help them be the best that they can be. Um, you didn't know people could be from Bermuda? Of course you could be from Bermuda. Like, what do you mean? It's an island in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. Um, so yeah, I went off on a little rant, but really just huge thank you to everybody that helped with those kids and helped, you know, raise money to get them presents to make things a little bit brighter during a hard time for them. Really, really, really appreciate it. You know, I don't even know what else to say. Just massive thank you to all of you. It means so much. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. With all of that said, hopefully you guys just crush it tomorrow. Hopefully we continue to crush it all week. I feel like we've called out some great levels, some good plays. Spy, pretty straightforward. Rejected right where we were expecting it to reject. Lost our little support box and went exactly to the target that we thought it would go to. And hopefully it's that simple again tomorrow. If you're new to the channel, stick around. We do a lot of education, a lot of teaching. These daily streams, I don't really have time to teach very much, but we just kind of try to go over the charts and drop little gems here and there. But over the weekends, generally on Sunday, we'll do... thought everyone that went to Bermuda disappeared. Y'all mental. I'm going to show you guys something, because obviously this is a thing growing up when you're born from Bermuda. Like the second you say Bermuda, people are like, the Bermuda Triangle? And I'm like, no, not the Bermuda Triangle. The Bermuda Triangle touches Florida. So then if you're from Florida, then you're in trouble too. Let me figure out how to do this. So okay, can you stop? Like, no, I don't want to be a subscriber. Oh, you're annoying. We're educating everybody today. That's it. If you're from Puerto Rico, Florida, or Bermuda, apparently you just vanish because you're in the Bermuda Triangle. Okay? I'm trying to find a website that will let me like show this. Here we go. Bermuda, tiny little spot in the Atlantic Ocean. I don't know why I said Pacific. I'm seriously retarded. Sorry. San Juan, Puerto Rico, and Miami. So if you're in any of these places, you don't exist because you're in part of the Bermuda Triangle. Okay. The Bermuda Triangle, or the Bermuda just happens to be one point of the triangle. All right, everybody, you've now been educated. And technically Bermuda is above the triangle, so like you don't disappear there. You're... nice, Sarah. You guys are mental. Bermuda is just a vacation spot? Okay. I had an amazing childhood in Bermuda. Like I used to... Oh, here. I have to hurry up before Shorty goes live, but I used to run around in these... Hopefully I spelt that right. I don't know. I used to run around in these things. Underoos. Anybody remember these? Yeah, 1978. I was born in 1975. If you do go to Bermuda, hey, what's up, Nora? How you doing? There's a beach. Horseshoe Bay. It's wild. So this is a natural, bro. Where's a good picture of the Horseshoe Bay? It's kind of hard to see, but oh, bro, I don't want to watch a video. There we go. It's a really good place to take small kids because, like, I don't know if you can tell, but the people that are standing, it's like not. It's very shallow, and it's protected from waves, and like you don't have to worry about jellyfish and Portuguese man of war and all that stuff. And the water's shallow, and there's no current and stuff, so it's a really good place to take kids. Small children where they can just kind of wade in the water and you don't have to worry about them drowning and stuff like that. So, but yeah, Horseshoe Bay in Bermuda, absolutely beautiful. I don't know if you can tell, but the sand is pink. The beaches in Bermuda are absolutely amazing. If you look at the sand closely, it's like blue and pink and whatever, and it's all from the coral being broken down. Tijuana, good place to get drugs. It's also good for prostitutes if you're into that. And they have some wild strip clubs. I remember all of that from when I was like 18 because, like, you know, in Southern California, you can't drink legally at 18, but you can go down to Tijuana and get your thing on. Maybe it's an island, I guess. I don't know. It's wild. The wild, wild west. All right. Short to be live in 10 minutes now. We're getting crazy here. Yeah. Bermuda's awesome. I have like a crazy memory where wait, I don't want to go to Horseshoe Bay, bro. Like my parents, I'll tell them stuff where they don't remember. And how do I go to layers? There we go. Like I can show you where I lived based on memory. So like I don't remember my address when I grew up, but we left Bermuda when I was 4 years old, and I can still find my house from memory. We lived on a street that had this really crazy curve, like it was almost like an S. And at the very bottom of that street is a massive hotel. We used to go there like on Sundays for lunch. I mean, for brunch. We would go there Sunday morning and have brunch. And then afterwards, my dad had like a sailboat. I want to say it was like a 38-foot sailboat. And we would sail around the island like after brunch kind of thing. So like really good fond memories of that stuff. But the massive hotel at the bottom of our street was called like the Princess Hotel or something like that. And I still remember the name from when I was, you know, like 4 years old or whatever. And so I find the Princess Hotel and find that crazy street with the S curve. And then I can find the house where I grew up. And so basically, here it is, the Hamilton Princess and Beach Club. This is the hotel right here, wherever it is, I don't know, this massive thing that was at the bottom of my street. And then you find that crazy S-curve street, which is right here, right? Whoop, whoop. This is the S-curve. And this, I think, was the house I grew up in. No. This was my neighbor's house. This is the house I grew up in. 1 acre lot. We didn't have a pool. They put this in afterwards. But this is my childhood home. Right there. Wait, is that it? Yeah. And these bushes were still there. Trying to figure out if you can get a better view of it. Yeah. So this was my childhood home. It was like an L shape. This up here is haunted as hell, by the way. This room right here. This house, there was an older couple that lived here, like a husband and wife by themselves. And they weren't family, but they were basically family. They were like, we used to call them grandma and grandpa. And then this place here is a little hotel as well. I still remember all of this from when I was a child. It was a different color though. I think it was pink, and I think actually I don't think I know my house was a pink, like salmon color, back in the day. But yeah. So there you have it. That's the house I grew up in Bermuda. All right. Much love, everybody. Much respect. As always, thank you all to the subscribers and people that interact and chat. I appreciate you guys more than you know. Extra big thanks to the friends of the stream. Like I said, if you're new, tune in. I know we don't do a whole lot of education day to day, but on Sundays, we do pretty big classes where we teach all about trading. Day to day, we just go over levels and option setups that we're looking at, and I'll drop the odd tip here and there as far as education's concerned. West Hollywood, my sister lives in West Hollywood, right across the street from what's it called? That farmer's market or whatever, the block, I think it's called. Yeah. With that said, she lives on Colgate Street. I want to say it's street. Yeah. Anyway, that said, much love, much respect. Peace out. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Shorty will be live in about 5 minutes.